Hello everybody and welcome back to the road to Doomsday. Today it is mile 11. We are doing X-Men First Class, and every time I always forget the other movie, Captain America, the First Avenger. Faster than normal.
Faster than normal.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to keep this episode a little shorter because I'm a little low on time. But so let's just get right into it.
Okay.
Let's just get right into it.
Which one are we going first?
First Class.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Even though I have a lot to talk about both of these movies, let's give our score for X-Men First Class in 3, 2, 1, 8.5.
8.5 is fine. Yeah, I've been teetering between 8 and 8.5, like in my head ever since I watched it.
I was very surprised by this movie. Well, not surprised, but I was glad it held up to what I've been told.
Yeah, I have been told it's like the best X-Men movie that we've gotten. Even though those people also are like, all the original X-Men movies are great. I don't know about that, guys.
Yeah,
but
this one easily is like all three X-Men. This one, it's like
it's huge night and day. I mean, obviously you don't get much Wolverine, which a lot of people that's the main reason why they like X-Men. But I mean, you do get his one little cameo, which is really funny.
It's great.
Yeah, great cameo.
But I mean, I don't. You know me at this point. I'm not a big Wolverine guy, so if he's not in the movie, it's not going to break it for me.
No, yeah, it doesn't break it. I love Wolverine.
I like Wolverine, but it's like just because he's not in the movie doesn't mean I'm gonna be like I hate this movie. I think I'm more interested in Professor X and Magneto as characters over Wolverine all the time.
Their dynamic, especially in this movie,
especially
them being young, much younger, and you're getting pretty much them fresh off their backstories, pretty much. Which I mean, Charles obviously doesn't have much of a backstory other than his meeting Mystique when she was younger, and their relationship, which ties in. But Magneto, you get his tragic backstory and all the shit he went through and why he's got so much hatred and everything.
They extended it from because you see that in the first movie, that same exact scene with the gate.
Yeah.
Which I assume because it's been 2 movies now, it's probably ripped right out of the comic books. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender killed it in this movie with their acting and the portrayals of these characters.
Absolutely.
You really, for both of them, they have the perfect. You understand who Magneto is, and you also understand who Professor X is.
Yeah.
You see Magneto is not evil yet, but he has those not evil tendencies, but darker tendencies.
Yeah, darker thoughts.
And Professor X was grown because that's how he was grown. You know, as a kid, he was in the camps. Well, Professor X was, grown in a rich household. He didn't have that, so he grows, and he's kind of a playboy in this movie. He's trying to
a little
get all
bit,
women.
yeah.
So he grows with like this sense of like we need to do good, even if, people hate us, because he's never had the world hate him before, so he doesn't know how to. And like that line at the end when Magneto goes, I'm done following, or people taking orders. What does he say? Fuck. He says,
you can ask me of all people. I don't remember.
He says like, people taking orders. Like, I'm done letting people who are taking orders. Oh my god. You talk.
Oh no, I'm remembering. It's like he's pretty much saying he's done with the excuse of people following orders.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the exact line because it's such a hard line.
It's a good line. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I think the actor for Magneto is really good. I like him a lot.
Michael Fassbender's great.
Yeah, because because this isn't my first introduction to him.
Sorry, I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again.
Yes,
it goes hard.
It's a great line.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
Because that's a callback to the beginning when the soldiers or whatever are just saying, or it's, oh man, what's his name? The main bad
guy. Sebastian Shaw.
Shaw. I was like Stain something. Shaw. When he says they're just following orders, I'm pretty sure, isn't he the first one?
No, it's to Magneto. It's the guy at the bar in Cuba or something. Not Cuba. Argentina. They say we were just following orders, and he like kills him, which was a great scene.
Yeah.
That's another thing is like they really show off the mutant powers, and they fight, and they have good fights. They have good. Well. Magneto being such a cool guy, they really show him use his powers to fight people and just like little things every now and again.
And they show him grow.
Yeah. That's a great. I love that scene with the training montage.
I have a love-hate with the training montage. I feel like they throw it in later than it should have been.
Yeah, they have a week and they do all this stuff in 1 week. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, to get that character from Charles Xavier, like, it really shows you, like, you don't really get him being a teacher in the first 3 movies, because he's not, like...
Not really,
he doesn't do it much.
He's more like an advisor than a teacher.
Yeah,
he's not teaching many lessons.
Yeah, he's just there.
He's a helper. But he teaches really well.
He's really trying to help these people, and he really wants to help these people, and it's such a cool thing to see.
And he does a great job of it. I mean, when Banshee started flying, I was like, holy shit. Like, I was like, I did not expect him to be flying in this movie, if I gotta be really honest.
And for how short, it's not short, but for one movie, you really feel like they are friends, Magneto and...
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I mean, they start, like, on shaky ground, and then, like, they have their ups and down moments, but that training scene where he helps
goes into his memories?
Yeah, goes into his memories.
I love that scene.
That was a great scene.
So
and
good.
They both cry, because obviously whenever Professor X is in someone's head, he kind of feels what's going on. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, they both shed a tear about it, and it helps Eric realize that he needs to be able to balance his hatred, but also his content. Like, he can't be nothing but hate, because he has no balance.
Yeah, they did. We can talk about Professor X, Magneto, Eric, and Charles all day, but it's just like, they did a really good job, and it really pulled me into the movie, because those are my favorite characters. I love Magneto. Yeah. The side mutants... Again, they have a problem with this in all the movies, I think. They don't choose good mutants, in my opinion. They choose boring ones. Like, Havoc was okay, but obviously he's there just to give us a beam guy.
Yeah.
Because they can't use Cyclops because it's too early.
Yeah, I... See, here's the thing, though. I thought for what we're going with, I thought the picks were fine. The only pick that I'm like, that's a bad pick, was probably Angel.
Yeah, Banshee was okay. Darwin was cool, but he's the first one to die.
That's actually a huge hate on this movie. That's like the number one thing people hate. Because Darwin in comics, from what I've heard,
die.
He actually adapts to survive. Like, he is inkillable. Yep. He's one of the strongest mutants ever. Mm-hmm. And in this movie, he just goes, adapt to this.
Some kind of fucked up behind the scenes with that. The actor who played Darwin was upset with that as well. He was like, what the hell? For two things, obviously Darwin, but also he's black, and he's the only one to die. Kind of a little bit stuff there.
Yeah.
But the people who made this movie, I forget if it was the director or the writer or something, they said, don't worry, Darwin can't die, we'll bring you back for the next movies. He does not come back ever.
Yeah.
So they lied to him.
So maybe they were just racist. Maybe they were just racist.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Angel is dumb as hell.
Yeah, even just them recruiting her, I'm like, when they first show that she flies, I'm like, okay, that's not really a lot.
It's gross flying.
Why
say Angel?
And then they show the acid spit or whatever that she has, and I'm like, okay, at least it makes a little more sense. When she only could fly, I was like, guys, really? Like, come on.
Yeah, but why did she choose Angel? She's not majestically flying. She's gross. Gross ass bug wings. Everyone's like, you're so beautiful, and it's like, those are gross ass fly wings.
Those aren't fly. They're
dragonflies. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're gross still.
I think they're fine.
Hank, at first I was like, I knew that was Beast. I was like, okay, so he's got feet. And I feel as if his whole, character, drive wasn't nearly as good as Mystique, obviously. Because his deformity is his feet.
Yeah. So this, even though I give this movie a good rating, there are a lot of issues I have with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Obviously the entire, like you're saying, Hank and the Mystique dialogue and conversation, they're equals.
It's bad.
You're not equals, bro. No. Hank, you're a little stupid, brother. You only can tell with you if you take your shoes off.
Yeah.
She has to constantly be in a human form for her to not be a freak. And then the part that killed me was when he was pretty much not practically forcing the cure on her, but you can. She's like, aren't I pretty like this? And he's like, no.
Yeah, he says, as it is now, our feet and your blue form would never be regarded as beautiful. I think she changed back and he's like, you're beautiful now. And I was just like, damn.
Yeah, I was like,
damn. But at the same time, I understand where he's coming from. It doesn't work that it's feet.
Yeah, no, it's not your whole body.
The thing I like about that relationship is that it leads into him turning into Beast, and I love that they explain why he's blue, because he's using Mystique's DNA and she's blue. I love that. Beast himself looks fucking weird.
I did not like him at all.
You know what it is? It's not. He looks okay. It's because they dubbed over his voice, so it adds this uncanny nature to it. And sometimes they add CGI to his face, like when he talks, to make him not. And it just. It's a lot of weirdness.
Well, it's also, I don't know if it's cosmetic or how they did the hair or whatever, but I mean, you look at original Beast, he's much better.
Yeah.
I didn't like he looked too soft, if that makes any sense. He looked like a teddy bear soft.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like that. He should look a little, more sinewy, stringy with his hair, not fluffy. I don't know, maybe it's because he just transformed, but I was like, I don't like it. Also, though, taking into account the fact that Mystique's formula did what it did, Mystique is one of the strongest characters. She can just enhance anybody. Because his thing was it enhanced his mutation. So any physical mutation, Mystique's DNA enhances.
I think it was a mixture of obviously Mystique's DNA being mixed with the chemical he made.
But that's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, I don't know if he gave it to someone else.
That compound is a physical buff.
Maybe, like, if you don't have a physical deformation, then what would it do to you?
Oh.
You know, I don't know. They don't expand on that. They just show why he's beast, and it's like, oh no. I did like Mystique in this movie. I thought her backstory of being like a Charles friend is cool.
Yeah, I think it's a really classic take for it too.
I don't know the comics obviously,
I
don't know if she does. But it's like in the original X-Men, we don't get that at all. Like
no.
she hates them, is like already a master class fighter, which makes sense because it's been like 30 years at that point.
Yeah.
If you go by canon timeline, so she's a master, and it also explains why in those movies though they kind of do have like a romantic relationship, Magneto and Mystique, because Mystique is the same age as Magneto, just she looks younger because of her power.
Right, which is a good way to explain that, because it was like, oh, I forget what they're lipids or whatever the fuck they're called. You're like, oh, you'll be 40 and still look like a teenager. It's like,
which makes sense to me now, because I always thought the relationship was kind of weird and gross in the original, because like Magneto was like talking to her like, I love you, like you're so beautiful, and but she's like 30 looking, like it was kind of.
We also get the classic line. Show me the real Raven.
Yeah, the meme.
No.
I prefer the real Raven.
The real Raven.
Perfection. I think the girl she turns into in the bed is the original Mystique actress, which is cool.
Oh, really? The older lady? When he's like, I prefer someone older.
Yeah. It would be a good thing.
Yeah, it would be good. Yeah, I believe you.
But the bad guys were even that good. Like the Tornado guy was dumb.
Fine for like a bad guy.
He didn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. He didn't do it. Like he's just a bad guy.
He did, yeah, but I mean, he did a couple things.
He never talked once, and it's like, give me something.
Yeah,
Azazel's cool.
Yeah, Azazel's really cool. I mean, he's just Nightcrawler.
He's Nightcrawler's dad.
I did not. I figured it makes sense.
Him and Mystique have a baby, and that baby is Nightcrawler.
Wow, I didn't know that. Good enough.
Which I don't know if that's what they're going for in this movie, but they don't point that at all.
It doesn't matter. So who cares?
Yeah. I think he was just added to this just to give us a teleporting guy.
Right, it makes sense.
Just like Havoc was added to give us a laser guy.
Right.
Because Havoc's cool, but I just feel like it was a shoo-in. Like,
sure, I think they also wanted to like balance out that they didn't throw in too overpowered people, but not also straight losers. Like, there are some mutants that are just losers.
Yeah, Emma Stone was cool. She was better than this than X-Men Origins, which she was in for.
CGI was a little weird.
It's both times it's been pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's better than this one than X-Men Origins.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Like, it's a hard thing to do, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe nowadays it'd be better.
The telepathy they have in the movie was really good with all that stuff, and it was pretty good. I liked all the showing of the mutant powers and getting them all together. One thing I kind of didn't like, and this is because Mystique's so young at this point, but like when they're getting attacked at the CIA place, Mystique's like freaking out, and she's like, it's just like super weird coming from the original X-Men, where she's a badass and like kicking people and fighting. Right. In this movie, she's like crying and like huddling at in the corner.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the same.
But it makes sense. I'm just saying it is kind of weird.
No, yeah. Another gripe I have with this movie is the flip flop with Mystique, how she feels about herself, and the way that Charles can't understand her feelings. Like and I understand he's not gonna read her mind because he made that promise to her. But the way she flip-flops, because I don't know, they don't explain it enough. Either Charles is the one who tells her to look human all the time, or it's obvious because, they don't want to be exposed. But she flip-flops between wanting to look human and look normal. Then, I mean, obviously Eric kind of gives his pitch of, like, you're perfect the way you are. But she keeps flip-flopping between wanting to be normal, not giving a fuck. Wanting to be normal, not giving a fuck. And then you have Xavier, who's just like, what the fuck? I thought you wanted to be cured.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? I don't understand their relationship in terms of how she looks. So then she's like, what, you don't think I look fine like this? I mean, granted, bitch, you are dead-ass naked.
Yeah, like, that was in that whole argument Eric had with her. He was saying, like, when you see a tiger, do you want to put clothes on it? I'm like, there's a different... Why are you wearing clothes then, asshole?
If I see a tiger, I've got a slug in my shotgun. I'm not taking
No, but, like, he's saying, like, you shouldn't have to wear clothes to hide your beautiful body. You're a majestic creature, which in and of itself is not a compliment. You're calling her a creature, not a person.
Yeah, when he said creature, I was like, okay.
Because then if you have this mindset, you're not thinking, oh, humans should be, because you're wearing clothes.
You're not thinking of her as a person.
You're thinking of her as a creature.
Yeah,
and she hears that and is like, he's right. And it's like, why are you...
Yeah.
And then also in that conversation with Hank, she's going back and forth between being like, I don't want to hide anymore, but she's still human.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mystique was cool. I like that they fleshed her out. I just don't like... A lot of her stuff wasn't very good.
Some of the writing just didn't really
hit
very well. Like
especially that
trying to
scene
get across.
with Hank and Mystique, where mutant and proud. I was like...
Yeah, awful.
But overall, it was good. It made me very excited for the rest of the X-Men movie. I'm very excited for Days of Future Past, which I've heard is the best X-Men movie.
Days of Future Past is really good.
I loved Wolverine's scene. We talked about it for a second. It was a great cameo.
Yeah.
The one F word, perfect F word, with Wolverine saying it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, just fuck off. It was great. And I knew there was an Wolverine cameo in this. I did not know it was a full-on, like, you see him. I thought you saw, like, his back with a cigar. And, like, he had, like, really hairy, like, gruff, and he said something, but I didn't know you saw...
No, you see his face, yeah.
I did not know that. So I was actually... That was a surprise to me.
I've actually seen just that cameo before.
I had not,
yeah,
obviously.
I've always just seen that.
I just heard it was in this. But, yeah, that's our review for X-Men First Class. Let's get right into Captain America now.
Captain America.
This is our Cap 1 review, or our Cap 1 score, in 3, 2, 1, 8, 9...
That's fine.
It's on the same level for me as Iron Man. I only give Iron Man his props because it's the first one, obviously, but I love this movie as an origin story for Cap, as a World War II movie, as a superhero movie. You said 8 first? Or
yeah, I'm going up. I'm thinking about it more.
That's just everything. It has...
It's a little lully, as opposed to, like, Iron Man.
See, I just like all of it, you know?
Well,
like,
no, I think, okay, the reason why I feel like it gets a pass is because it's like a timepiece movie.
Yeah.
You get that 50s style of everything that's going on, and you obviously get your underdog story with seeing Steve be really weak and shitty in the beginning, and he's getting his ass kicked in the alleyway, and you kind of get the homage to Captain America where he picks up the trash can lid, which is very cool.
And the car door later, but yeah.
Yeah, the car door later is when he's, like, in form, but I meant, like, when he's weak and shitty. And I love the scenes with them, like, at the military camp, where, like, he's first training, and, what's his name, Harvey Lee Jones?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, fuck.
I love him in this movie.
Yeah,
He's one of my favorite characters, honestly. He's funny. I'm not gonna kiss you, and if you have something to say, now would be a good time to not say it. I love him in this movie.
He's usually good in a lot of movies, but I like a lot of, like, the military stuff, and him and the argument that he has with Dr.
Erskine.
Erickson?
Erskine. It's Erksine. I saw in the subtitles.
Erskine.
Something like that.
But I love their, like, conversations where they're talking about, I forget, Butch?
Huh?
The bully guy.
I don't know the military guy. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's, like, arguing, he should have the serum.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, no, he's a bully. And he's like, you can't give that fucking serum to the twig. Like, what's that gonna do? And he's like, you don't win wars with... what does he say? You don't win wars with men, you win them with guts? Something like that.
The quote is... he's quoting the president or whatever. Oh my god. It was so bad right now. It's the quote where he says, like, you don't win wars with guns, you win wars with men.
Yeah.
And he's, like, re-quoting that, but to...
Yeah, and then he throws the grenade, the dummy grenade.
Great scene.
Yeah, I love that scene where the only person who goes for it is Steve, little scrawny ass.
Yeah, you also have the flag scene. It shows that he's smart and courageous and brave. Yep. On the running, and, like, whoever gets me that flag, and he thinks to drop the thing instead of climbing it, like all the brutes of the unit.
Yeah.
Little behind the scenes facts for this movie: Wolverine and Magneto were supposed to have a cameo. They could not get the rights. Obviously.
Oh, because that was when Fox had them.
Yeah, but they wanted to put them in this movie as a cameo, which would have been awesome.
That would have been really cool.
Awesome.
Early tie-in, but not strong, just a little bit. You just see them.
Yeah.
Eric would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Just a little, just a tidbit. Just say his name.
Would have been cool. You could have just seen him as a soldier. That's it.
Yeah.
You have to do nothing.
But it's a little weird because, like, man, why do you, like, he's a soldier, but you get to see for like 1 second. Like, he should be a little bit, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
It would have been cool if they just had all those videos I see on YouTube where it's like if Marvel had all the rights when they first started, and it would have been like episode or movie 8 would have had like Spider-Man and Wolverine, all the X-Men already in it, you know. Chris Evans also, he said no to this movie 3 times before being talked to by Robert Downey Jr. to, like, talked into taking the movie because he was afraid that for good reason he would lose, like his popularity would skyrocket, and he would be tied down by contracts. Because he was really cared about his family. He wanted more family time and stuff. So he said no multiple times, and then Kevin Feige and Robert Downey Jr. both talked to him personally and said, "Bro, we need you, do it." Because he didn't even have to audition for this role either. He was just giving it to, like, he was just doing his role.
His physical appearance is perfect.
They wanted him, and they got him, and it was the same. I think it's on the same level as Robert Downey Jr. for Tony Stark. Like, they are perfect for their roles.
I think, like, if I had to rate their performance based on look and, like, character, I'd say, like, Robert's, like, a 9.5.
Acting-wise, Robert wins. But I'm saying look-wise, they look perfect.
And I even say Chris is, like, a 9. He's only a little bit lower. Just, I feel like...
Robert, 8.5.
No, I said 9.5.
Oh.
In terms of, like, acting and physical look. Because I don't think Chris Evans is that far below him. It's just, I think Tony gets more depth and more development of his character throughout, while Cap stays pretty much the same throughout.
Which is not an acting or look-wise. That's a writing standpoint. So if you go purely off
even like his acting, like, he doesn't really get too heated. Even when he gets heated, he's not that heated.
Yeah.
Like, Robert has better range. That's why I'm giving him a 0.5 more.
Yeah, just overall, this movie really, I love I love Red Skull. Hugo Weaving does a great job as Red Skull.
No.
I love Bucky and their whole, like, montage of becoming the Howling Commandos and going around just kicking ass. Yeah. All the fight scenes are great with Captain America kicking ass.
Obviously, the first factory scene, the very first time he goes out.
Yeah, those are good. I'm just saying, like, whenever he throws that shield, man, it feels like that's hurting.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting your ass beat by that. He kills people. I love that he kills people in this movie.
No, because he's a soldier.
Yeah, he throws... Bro, the final scene when he's in the wing, the giant wing they call it back then, it was the flying wing, what that type of plane is called, and he's just throwing people out to fucking shoot.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. And this movie's pretty violent.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Marvel movie at its core, but it's a war movie at the forefront.
There's a war movie.
It's a war movie.
So, like, you got the guy who gets fucking just ripped to shreds in the propeller. Crazy gruesome for Marvel.
I don't remember.
At the end, where it's like the bomb, and they're flying around the flying wing.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, well, the guy flies into some propellers and gets torn to shreds.
Like, you actually see, like, blood?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Obviously, it would be way worse than they show, but it's
still... Of course, right.
They still show blood.
It's something, yeah.
And you have them just, like, throwing people out, and they're like, "Wah!" Overall, though, I love this movie. I'm going to keep track of these. We got I Can Do This All Day twice in this movie. We'll get more of those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There will be plenty more.
I Can Do This All Day. Peggy Carter. She's my MCU.
I'd say she's probably the hottest MCU.
Hottest, easily.
Character, period.
She's up. She's like clears.
Unless Megan Fox decides to join.
Black Widow, Peggy's like it's like that. Like Black Widow's hot, but Peggy's up here.
Yeah, like I said, I think Black Widow. What's the actor's name?
Scarlett Johansson.
I think Scarlett Johansson is also very pretty, but she's more like sexualized because they put her in skin tight leather suits.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
While Peggy is just in like a casual, formal like skirt usually and like a top, and it's like hubba. That says something. She got a prettier face too, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's very pretty. And she's a bomb ass actor, bro. When he's going down the ice and she's talking to him, so good. I have a real quick question for you. So this movie does it a lot. Obviously, a lot of scenes where it's the Germans by themselves, being in Germany, but they're talking in English. What is your opinion on those type of things where they should be talking in German? Obviously they do it for us as viewers.
Right, yes.
So you have to go into, but they still a lot of people are like, why are they talking in English? It should be German.
It's for a generalized audience.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a lot of other movies do that better, where they talk in a language and they do subtitles. Like depending on where we're at. I mean, a good example of that is Pan's Labyrinth, Guillermo del Toro. It's made for like the American audience, really, but it's a movie that takes place in like Chile or something like that. Like it's South America, so they're speaking like Spanish the whole movie or something along those lines. I don't remember the exacts, but that's what's going on the whole movie, and you get subtitles. If they were speaking English the whole time and knowing the setting and like the kind of thing we're doing, I'm like, I don't know, it would have felt weird. But because the movie is bouncing between and it's for the more general audience, I was like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, a lot of people find a problem with that, and I think there are ways to handle it. Like Avatar 2 does a great job doing it, where it starts off, Jake's doing his little talk where he's like, you know, at first I couldn't really understand the language, but now it's like second nature to me, and they go from the language into talking in English, which is really cool. But obviously not every movie's gonna do that.
Yeah,
I don't personally find a big problem with it. I think you're supposed to go into the knowledge that instead of all the actors learning German, they're just gonna sit there and talk in English,
and it's assumed you understand.
Just to assume that you're listening to people talking German. Right. Not to have subtitles, because a lot of people don't like reading either. So it's like
again, that's what I'm saying. It's for a general audience. Like obviously, you know, we're both anime watchers. Even though you prefer dub, I'm used to reading, so I appreciate when they go for the language stuff. But that's not a general consumer thing usually. A lot of people don't like to have to keep up and read while watching something. I don't mind. So like if they had done it in German, I'd been like, nice touch type of situation. But I'm not like hating on it for them not doing it. I'm like, I get it. I understand the point of doing it.
This movie introduces the Tesseract, which we saw in Thor first, actually.
I was going to say, it doesn't introduce it technically.
Yeah, so Thor introduces it. This movie expands on what it is.
Yes. Which
is like what they've all been doing with their after-credit scenes. Real quick little thing I want to say, but I have 3 little things. The shot of the kids playing as Captain America at the end, I don't know if you remember, but there's a shot of the kid with a little Captain America fake shield, and it's like right at the end when he dies. Always makes me feel good, because it's just like super uplifting. Damn it. Should have fucking watched this movie, bitch. The final line, "I had a date."
Yeah, I know that.
Is great. I think it hits me every single time.
No, that scene absolutely, that probably the saddest I get without crying is from the Peggy and Steve Rogers situation, because it's so sad to know that they had such a strong love and bond, and that he got ripped away.
And the fact that he's been thrust 7 years in the future, and he's looking around, and he's all confused and shit, and the first thing he thinks about is Peggy.
Yep.
It's so upsetting, and it's so gut-wrenching.
And it's even worse in the later movies that are just his, where he goes and sees her, and she's a little old lady, in the nursing home.
A little old lady.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's why his ending was so perfect, and hopefully Doomsday doesn't ruin it.
Yeah, no,
People think he's gonna die.
Here's the thing. At this point, either kill him, let him rest, or put his ass back. Do not put him back in limbo. I swear to God. He was in limbo for 20 years.
Yeah. And this, I learned, was not the start of the will return message. You know, the Captain America will return. Thor had it first.
Yeah, Thor had it first.
I didn't realize that. But I should have talked about it in that episode. But that's such an iconic piece of little foreshadowing. Not
which
only
only just recently got brought back.
Yeah. Not only do you have the after credit scenes, which are a new a thing that a lot of movies didn't do, where they're setting up new future movies.
Yeah, Marvel really established that as well.
Yeah, but you have the fucking will return, which really cements they're coming back.
Yes.
Which kind of, because that leads into the fact that this has no after credit scene. This movie is just a trailer for Avengers. So it's kind of unfortunate, because it wasn't it wasn't a surprise that it would be nowadays. They're never gonna do that. They just put a trailer for an Avengers movie at the end of this movie that came out a year before it. They're not gonna do that.
And that's my problem. Some of the times when they do those scenes, it's fine, where it's very light foreshadowing. Sometimes they throw a little too much sauce in there, and I'm like, okay, it's you went a little too overboard. How do you feel about the Fantastic Four first steps after credits?
That's fine, because it's not a trailer. This was a legit just trailer.
Right. Yeah, because what I'm saying, the Fantastic Four one is good. It's a very subtle look into what's probably coming next. And I mean, at that point, obviously everything's already been revealed. Everybody knows Doomsday's coming.
Yeah.
But it's just a first look of oh shit, there's Downey in the suit.
Yeah.
From the people, a lot of people wanted to see him turn his head, so see the side profile of his mask.
Just a little bit, but
we didn't get to see it. I think it's fine with just his back. Because I bet you Brand New Day will have an after credits where we see the side, either just side of his face or something.
They're coming out with they're re-releasing Endgame again. And they're adding a scene that directly connects to Doomsday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's going to be a weird one. How do we do that? Do we still follow our order, or do we fucking jump the gun?
Go see Endgame?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We'll just talk about it on an episode.
Well, but I'm saying it's also part of our... Well, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, we do have a whole episode for Endgame, so...
Oh, okay, so we'll just talk about I guess we just talk about the scene afterwards, and then we'll talk about Endgame when we actually get there.
Yeah,
the third time I've seen it at that point.
Endgame? Only 3 times?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Damn, I've seen that movie 12 times at this point.
Maybe twice.
I've seen Infinity War like too many to count at this point. I've seen that movie hella.
I'm not a watcher dude like that. You know me. That's why I don't remember anything.
Oh, speaking of Avengers having only one episode, I was looking and TASM 2 has its own episode, and all the Avengers have their own episodes, and that's it.
Oh. Well, I mean, obviously the show.
I think Guardians 3 has its own episode too, because you liked it so much.
Yeah, I do.
I made it into its own episode because I was like, that would be a fun one. And obviously all the shows. I was also thinking about it. We don't need to do all the shows as one episode. Like, each one gets its own episode. Like, bro, Miss Marvel and She-Hulk do not need a single episode all to themselves.
Okay, well, I mean, you can figure that out.
Yeah, we're going to have to change that. But I'm just saying, like, to give other movies a single episode.
Sure.
Like,
sure.
Civil War was not a single episode. That should be a single episode.
Okay, well, I'll have you re-review it, because you know these projects better than I do. I couldn't isolate.
I'm going to do an episode counter. I just said it like 20 times there.
Oh, like how many times you say episode?
Yeah.
By the end of it, the screen's going to be covered in counters.
Alright.
I can do this all day counter, episode counter.
Yep. That's really all I have to say about Captain America 1. It's a great movie. It has great World War II scenes in it.
Yeah, I think you also really like it because, again, you like war movies. And this has a little bit of sprinkle of that.
Just both, dude. A lot of people don't like this movie all that much.
I like it.
It's pretty low.
Like I said, it's probably out of like phase 1, it's my second favorite. Other than well, wait, is Avengers?
Avengers is part of phase 1, so it'll be my third favorite.
I have to see Avengers again, so I'm not sure.
You're even arguing the fact that this might be on the same level as Avengers?
Bro, you guys remember? I haven't seen Avengers 1 since it came out.
That's insane.
What was that? 2012.
2012.
It's been fucking 13 years.
What the fuck?
Like, I remember it still a little bit, but like I don't remember like key stuff. You gotta let me cook, bro. I got bad memory. I probably have something wrong with me, dude. I got like something like a bone or a muscle is pressing down on a certain part, and my memory is just like, oh.
So let's just end this episode off with a quick little game. Just 20 questions. We got some characters here. We're gonna ask questions and see if we can get them.
Okay.
I'll go first. No, you go first.
Character Marvel?
They're all mine are Marvel.
Oh yeah, duh. Forgot. Is your character associated with the team?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we're not going back for it. You just go until you get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is not Nerd Tower.
I see. Oh, but I only get 20 questions to figure this out. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really just like a guess the character type game. Like Nerd Tower, but not.
Is your character a man or a woman?
Man.
Man. Part of a team.
He's associated with a team.
Associated with a team. Is it Deadpool?
No.
Okay. Is your character's costume primarily red?
No.
Okay. Is your character super smart?
No.
Very confident, huh? So not super smart, not a lot of red. Is your character in Marvel Rivals?
No. That's a good question.
If your character was in Marvel Rivals, what would they be?
Ooh. I could see him as a support. Definitely. But he could also be a duelist. But I see him as a support.
He's not mm-mm. Support, part of a team. Okay. What color is your character's costume primarily?
That's an amazing question. Silver.
I see. By chance, does your person have a power cosmic?
Yes.
Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
I don't believe it, folks.
By chance, did your character have power cosmic?
That's funny.
That was great.
Alright. Characters costume primarily.
I mean, technically, I could have probably said, like, he doesn't have a color because he doesn't have a costume, but, I mean...
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, I'll ask now.
Alright.
That was great. Does your character have powers?
Yes.
Is your character associated with a team?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Is your character in Marvel Rivals?
Technically, yes.
No man has the same question. If he was, oh, wait, you said he is. So technically, yes. That means he's not a character. That means he shows up, but he's not a character you can play as. Is he? Does he? Is he? What's the associated with Spider-Man?
Yes.
Is he associated with the color black?
No.
Oh.
Like I said, it's technically.
Oh, is a skin. Is he a skin for Spider-Man?
No.
Oh. What do you mean technically he's not? Is he a playable character in Marvel Rivals?
No. Not. Not specifically, no.
He's not a skin, but he's not. So.
You were looking at the second one. Yeah, fair enough. That's where you were especially confused. You were like, what are you talking about? I have two on here, and he read the second one. That one makes no sense for what I'm talking about at all.
So he's not a playable character in Marvel Rivals. He is in Marvel Rivals. He's associated with Spider-Man. What do you mean he's technically not a playable character? So he's a fucking... like a summon? Who is a summon in Marvel Rivals? He's associated with Spider-Man. Who's in that game? You Spider-Man. You have Venom. He's not related. He's not associated with the color black.
Ask more questions.
He's not a skin.
I don't think so.
He's associated with. You said sometimes associated with a team. Is he just Spider-Man? No, he's not a playable character. He's technically. Is he? And he has powers. Is he? Does he have webs?
Yes.
Is he Miles Morales?
No. Okay, this is a really, really big technicality. Like, technically, most of what you're saying is true.
He's associated with Spider-Man.
Yep. Closely.
He's not a skin.
Nope.
He's not playable, but he is in the game.
Technically.
It's not the robot.
I'll just tell you, this is a bit of a trick question.
Is he related to Penny Parker?
No.
Okay, so it's not the robot. Is he in a movie?
Yes.
An MCU movie?
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one. And he's related to Spider-Man. That means he has to be in Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home.
You have to really think simple, honestly. Like, you're overcomplicating it. Think really simple. Or even think outside the box. Not necessarily, like, more complex, but just... You're thinking...
Is this person a human?
Yes.
That's the thing. He's not a playable character. There's so many characters I could think about, but they're not. They're
Like I said, technically he's not.
And he's not a skin, so it's not Peter. It's not. Oh shit. He's not associated with color black. He has. You said he has webs.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Peter?
Peter what?
Peter Parker?
Yeah.
He's has skin.
Is there skin? I looked at him for clarification.
Bombastic bag, man. Okay. It's Peter Parker
Yeah,
in a
Peter
bag. Okay.
That's why I was like, it's kind of a trick question. Like I was trying to.
He's playable in Marvel Rivals. Spider-Man and Peter are the same person.
No, but technically, that's why I said technically he is and he isn't.
Long shoe. Okay, you ask your questions.
Is your character a hero?
I'm sorry, hold on.
Give him a card.
No.
Is your character a villain?
Yes.
Is your villain associated with a team?
No.
What is the primary color of your villain's costume?
Red.
Red. Is your character in Marvel Rivals?
No.
If your character was in Marvel Rivals, what role would they be?
Duelist.
Red, villain, duelist. Does your character have powers?
Yes.
Somebody doesn't sound very confident. The Greek. Red, villain, powers. Not part of a team. What is the overall aesthetic of your villain?
I could go either way here, but it's gonna be slimy.
Is your character a symbiote?
Yes.
Is your character Carnage?
Yeah. I was gonna say death for Carnage, because his power is like he can bring people back to life. And then he's all about killing, and he's blood red and shit. Okay.
Your turn. One more time.
You ask better questions. I'm just gonna use all your questions.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I have to ask.
Yeah, I was like, you should go ahead. I was like,
oh. Is your character a hero? Is your character a hero?
I don't think so.
Is he a villain?
I think he's kind of neutral. He kind of
Anti-hero?
flip-flops. I think he just kind of flip-flops. Depends on how he feels. I honestly don't know.
What's the color of your superhero's costume?
Mostly green? A little blue?
Green with a little blue.
Yeah, I think so.
Is he in Marvel Rivals?
Yep.
What class is he?
Duelist.
Is he Loki?
Nope. That's a support.
Oh, that is support.
He was like, bro. He literally did the cat.
He's a duelist. Blue green. Oh, I do remember the duelist now. I don't remember the fucking duelist Marvel Rivals.
That question doesn't help you much, does it then, shit lips?
It narrows it down for me.
A little bit, if you can think about them.
Star-Lord, Moon Knight, Spider-Man, Punisher. He's also back and forth. He's green. Green with some blue, you said.
I think so, typically.
Tank. Does your character use guns?
No.
Does your character use martial arts?
Maybe sometimes. Not really, though.
Not the one I'm thinking of.
Not really. Not as far as I know.
Doesn't use guns, he does use martial arts. Does he use a weapon?
Yeah.
Is it a she?
No.
Fuck, if I just knew the fucking roster of Marvel Rivals, it
really
would be
did.
so easy.
If you really did. It's a good question for me, because even though I haven't played in a while, I can remember that fucking shit. Tell you what. For some reason.
Gambit? No, he's not
He's
blue.
a support as well.
He's also support. God damn it.
Come on, bro.
Was he in the roster at start?
Yes.
Who is it? I can't remember the roster at start.
Well, ask other questions then.
I don't need that. I just need to remember the roster. Green, blue. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot when I get this.
Probably.
He uses a weapon.
Yep.
Green, blue, not martial arts, no guns. Oh my god. Is he associated with a team?
I don't think so. No.
Fuck, dude. She's not associated with teams. So it's not X-Men.
I don't believe so. No. Maybe like on occasion, but I don't believe so. Yeah, maybe once in a blue moon. Thinking about it.
He also does whatever he wants. Like, he's not a hero or a villain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I'm about to look up the roster. I don't even care.
Now, if you do that, you'll figure it out.
I know I would get it right now if I knew the roster. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to get it without knowing the roster.
Wow, you could just throw in other questions, bro.
I asked the questions, and I understand what it's going for. I just can't...
I was pretty right? Like, on everything? Yeah. Sometimes I don't know this guy that well.
That's a tank. It's not that. It's someone you don't know. That's interesting.
You gotta see him. He's gonna be like, you should.
It's not Iron Fist because there's no martial arts. Oh, Namor?
Namor. There's what I said on a blue moon. Eventually, like, because I know sometimes every once in a while he does help the Fantastic Four, but mainly because he's trying to pipe too.
Yeah, he does do what he wants. That was good. That's a good one.
I was thinking like Illuminati, and I was like, I don't know if you're gonna be like that counts as a group, but it's more like a Monday meeting.
Yeah.
I used to go as part of the Illuminati. Oh, see, I don't know that. That's why I was like, baby. I have no idea.
That was a good one. All right, that's our episode. A little quicker.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here, so bye.